Hello everybody, it's DK and welcome back to another tutorial here on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at something fun. We're going to be looking at tripwire alarm systems. And this is actually a pretty easy setup and you're going to need some very basic materials. So, let's hop into it and see what you're going to need and get this thing built. So, for today's build, you're going to need 3 bells, or 1 depending on how many you can find, 2 tripwire hooks, 5 string, 2 pieces of stone or really any building block, 6 redstone repeaters, and about 17 pieces of redstone dust. So let's get going and see how this looks. The first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to take our 2 stones and we're going to place them with 5 blocks in between. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place our block, and then we're going to throw our tripwire hooks on both sides. I'm going to take my string, place it in between, and I only use 3 pieces of string, have some left over, that's fine. Now, this is my tripwire set up and ready to go, and you can hear anytime I walk over this, it makes that lovely sound. Well, that sound actually has a purpose. That sound sends out a redstone signal, just like this. So this is perfect for what we're going to do, because we are going to make a redstone clock. And in order to make a redstone clock, very simply, all I have to do is I have to have some redstone running out the back of this. Even just 1 dot works. I'm going to stand facing this way, place my repeater, set it to a tick speed of 4, another piece of redstone, a repeater, tick speed of 4, you guessed it, redstone, shockingly, another repeater, redstone tick of 4, another redstone, and finally, 1 last repeater, set to a redstone tick of 4. Now, what's going to happen here is anytime somebody walks over this, they're going to trip it, and they're going to start the redstone clock. And this is going to send a redstone signal in a clockwise motion continuously over and over and over again until it is broken or until somebody walks over this tripwire again and accidentally powers the entire thing. In which case, all we have to do is break this, pop this back in, and we're ready to go. Just like so. So, now that we've done this, we can add in our bells. This is our alarm system after all, or a prank on a friend, however you want to do this. So I'm going to take some redstone and I'm going to put about 3 back this way. I'm going to go here, and at the end of this, I'm going to place my bell. Now, this is it. This is a finished system. This is the most basic system that you can make. And in order for this to work, what happens is somebody walks over, they set this off, and anytime that pulse goes through, it sets off the bell. Now this is pretty slow. If I wanted to speed this up, I could take and set my redstone tick to 2. I don't want to set it to 1, because if I do, I'm just going to end up powering the entire thing. Make it a little bit quicker. Now it moves a little bit faster, but let's say you want to be really, really annoying, and you want to make things even worse for your friends. To do that, we're going to take a redstone, we're going to put it, and we're going to leave a block in between. Now I have 2 going, but why not make it more annoying? Let's add 3. That already hurts my ears, but we can do better. Let's replace this block, or this redstone dust, with a repeater, and set it to a 3 tick, and this one, and set it to a 2 tick. Now all of our bells are going off at different intervals and times, and whoever you pull this prank on, or uses your alarm system, is going to hate you for the rest of your life. So this is a very basic alarm system, ladies and gentlemen. It's super easy to create, doesn't require any fancy materials, and you can use as many bells as you want. You can use 1, you can use 3, you can use 5,000. As long as you have enough repeaters and redstone, the options are limitless. But let's take a look at how this works in an actual situation here. So we're going to hop onto my survival multiplayer server here real quick. I'm going to set this up in the bottom of my base by my sorting system, and we're going to see if we can catch any sneaky devils here trying to steal stuff out of our chests. So I'll see you guys over there in just a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we have finally finished setting up our nice little redstone tripwire alarm system here. And so the only thing we have left to do here is to add in our tripwire, which is what we're going to do now. So we're going to throw a block here, a block here. We're going to grab our tripwires, and we're going to throw these guys right here. We're going to grab some string, which I know we have some of. I'm going to throw a random placeholder block in here, and we're going to throw our string in. Now, we want to make sure that we're not down here when this happens, because if we are, we're going to end up setting off the trap. So here's the reason that I set this up. I'm very concerned that someone is going to go down to my sorting system when I'm not on the server and steal everything. So we've got our tripwire system set up, and we're going to wait and see if anybody does venture down here. And if they do, we'll see if we can catch them in the act. So I'm going to pop onto my spectator account, and we're going to wait for an unsuspecting victim to come down and fall prey to our trap. Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've just had somebody log into the server. So now it's just a matter of playing the waiting game to see exactly what happens. Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, I can see we have someone who has officially entered our house, and it looks like yeah, they're trying to rummage through our chests. I knew somebody was gonna do this. So, knowing this person, they're definitely gonna come down here. Let's see exactly what happens. It looks like they've seen it, they've tripped it, and they're running for their lives. They're getting out of there about as quickly as they can. So the system works, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's hop back over to the creative world, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, this whole setup is actually super simple. All you're gonna need is some very basic materials, and the hardest thing you might have, or the hardest time you might have, is finding a bell. Now, if you have a hard time finding a bell, just go to your nearest village and take one from there. It's really simple. But this is a great way not only to keep your things secure, but to pull some pranks on your friends as well. So, have fun with this one. Let me know what other crazy redstone ideas you guys would like to see down in the comments below, and maybe I'll throw some more in there the next time that we go. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today's episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm DK. If you liked this idea and you thought it was fun, make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below, and let me know what you'd like to see next. And if you really like everything, consider subscribing so you can check out more content that we have coming out on this channel. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!